Hi, good morning. Today is February 15th. Just kidding, today is February 16th. I keep getting the dates mixed up because of the time zones, but it's February 16th and it's about 8:30 in the morning, and I am gonna get ready to go out today. I'm honestly quite surprised that I got a pretty decent amount of sleep because I'm a fairly light sleeper and I don't do well when I sleep in new environments. So I was really surprised that I got like 6 or 7 hours of sleep last night, so it was really nice. I went to bed at 1:30 and I woke up again at like 6. I'm like, need to draw my brow, hold on. I went to bed at 1:30 and then I woke up at like 6, and then I woke up at 7-ish. And it was really nice because I got to talk to my boyfriend. I don't get to talk to my boyfriend a lot because he's working quite often and like time zones, and he's just very busy and we don't really get a lot of time to like talk to each other on the phone. So when we do get time to talk to each other, it makes me really happy because I like to talk to him. It was really nice this morning because this morning I woke up at 6 a.m. Australian Eastern. AEDT is the time zone. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Is that the correct term? Australian, we're in Australian Eastern Daylight Time. AEDT. But I woke up 6 a.m. my time here, Australian time, and he was at 2 in the morning here. He texted me to call him when I wake up, but he didn't know that I was traveling to Australia, or he forgot that I was traveling into Australia yesterday. So he woke me from my slumber, but it was fine because I do need to get ready to go anyway. Otherwise I would have procrastinated staying in because I have a little bit of a hard time waking up. I like to lounge around a little bit before I wake up. Yeah, it was really nice, like just being able to talk. Wait, where's my brush? Being able to talk to somebody familiar is just really nice. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because like I'm in a different country and like my data isn't working and I'm having like a really sad time, sort of. Being able to talk to somebody familiar on the phone is really nice for me right now. I was texting this one person last night and I don't usually normally like to talk to this person, but it felt like a really big relief to talk to them because they're from home. I feel a little bit lost in this big country continent. It's a little scary, but I felt really happy being able to talk to somebody familiar. Sorry, I'm just like putting on my makeup and I'm like getting ready to go. I was gonna vlog like really quickly in the morning and say hi to you guys and then watch Dan and Phil's new video. Dan and Phil get married, have kids, and retire. That's the one that just released yesterday. Yeah, I just meant to like vlog. Sorry, there's a hair in my mouth. I meant to just vlog and then be like, okay, well, I'll see you guys when I'm out in the world. But I guess we'll have like a little chat, we'll have a little chatty, get ready with me. I was gonna order Uber Eats, but my friend said she wanted to go eat out. So we're gonna go to the Optus store to sort out my data first. They open at 9:30, which is in a little less than an hour. And we're gonna leave in about an hour to go to this Optus store that's really close by. And we're gonna get my data sorted, which will be nice because I want to have working data while I'm in a fucking country. I was kind of considering using UBE just to like hold me over until I get Optus, but UBE I'm sure does not work good here. Also, I have to change my battery in a second because the battery sign is flashing. I didn't have any adapters to be able to charge my camera battery, like this camera battery that's in right now. So it's really good that I have 5 camera batteries so that in case something like this happens where I just don't have the right adapter to charge my battery. So I'm gonna go out today and I'm gonna get a charger cable adapter for all of my electronics. But yeah, we're gonna go out and get breakfast after we go to the Optus store. Hopefully it can fucking be sorted out at the physical Optus store, and it actually like fucking works. I'm not gonna leave that place until it works. Because from my understanding, the girl at the counter did not do it right the first time. Which is like, we make mistakes. But I was just really fucking sad. We are getting ready, girls. My battery sign has been flashing for the past like minute, but when is it gonna give out? We're not sure what we're gonna eat yet, so I'm sure we'll figure that out like after we do the Optus stuff, or like my friend can look at what she wants to eat while I'm getting my data and stuff sorted out. I was just so stressed out last night about everything going on. I hope today like just shit works out. I can never put eyeliner on my right eye because I used to be really good at putting on eyeliner. I don't know, I find that my eyes don't quite match with eyeliner. My skills for putting on eyeliner have been declining, IMO. I don't know. Lately, I've been wearing down-turned eyeliner. I've been drawing my eyeliner down because I don't know, it suits my eyes better than drawing eyeliner up. So I've been drawing my eyeliner down a lot recently. And to me, it looks better. I don't know how other people feel about it, but to me, I feel like it looks better on my eyes. So I've been wearing a lot of down-turned eyeliner recently. Instead of, for the past decade, I've been wearing upturned eyeliner, like a normal, like winged eyeliner. We're gonna go to the zoo, and then we're gonna go to the canoe boat cruise thing, and then we're gonna go to the Melbourne skydeck. Skydeck experience. I called it Skyview because I'm kind of mistakenly calling it like the Tokyo Sky Tree, but I think it's actually called the Melbourne Skydeck. So if you're looking up Melbourne Sky Tree, it might not be real. I think it's called Melbourne Skydeck, but that's what we're gonna do today. And yeah, I'm like really excited because I'm gonna be taking a lot of footage and going out and about, and we're gonna be doing like this little boat cruise around the city, and it'll be really sweet. And yeah, just, you know, sightseeing things. And you know, I like really love boats. Like boats are like a lot of fun to be on for me, and I just love it every time we go on one. So I'm really excited for this 2-hour boat cruise tour thing going on. Sorry, I like keep going that way because I can't see very far. Like I can't see more than an arm's length in front of me. Like the camera is blurry to me right now. So I have to like go up to the mirror to see where I'm like applying everything. So this isn't like a very good get ready with me, so sorry you guys. I should like really get like bronzer and stuff because like that's how people really sculpt their faces. I should get into that. Honestly, I'm gonna turn off my iPad because I'm just talking with you guys and I'm getting ready and doing my own thing, and it's kind of nice. I feel like there's not a lot of people watching this part of the vlog because I'm not very good at chit-chatting, and I don't pick good topics of conversation, I believe. So I feel like there's not a lot of people that are like really watching this part of the vlog. So it's really just me talking to myself for 10 minutes in the morning before the actual fun part of the vlog begins. So if you're watching this and you hear this part, I love you. It's time to put on lashes, you guys. My camera battery just died, so I have to put in a new one. I have like those lashes that have like the little individual bits. The flight going home from Sydney is 9 hours 40 minutes. That is terrible. I thought it would be shorter because when you travel from west to east, it's quicker. But I guess because we're going upwards, the time difference is not that much. And honestly, it's like pretty much the same travel time as it took to get here because we're taking an hour-and-a-half airplane ride to Sydney from Melbourne. So when you add it all up, it's still 11 hours, a little over 11 hours, which is super annoying. We're gonna have a layover in Sydney for about 8 hours. So we're also gonna go running around Sydney, Opera House, and other nearby tourist attractions. So it'll be a fun layover, which is really exciting. Fingers crossed that today is gonna be better. Maybe yesterday it just was bad because we were coming in. I wonder what kind of animals we're gonna see while we're here. I'm really excited. There's a lot of willow trees here, which I noticed about the agriculture. It's kind of nice. I wish we had more. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's like a weird squawking noise. It's interesting. But yeah, I was noticing that there's a lot of willow trees in like people's yards and like the overall agriculture, which is sweet because I really like willow trees. But they were kind of chopped off like kind of high so that the hanging leaves can't touch the ground, which is like, you know, that's what makes willow trees beautiful. And like the housing here is like really sweet. I noticed that like a lot of like well, we're in Melbourne, so we're in like one of the bigger cities, so I don't know how it is in like the rest of the country and stuff. But when we were driving from Melbourne Airport, Tullamarine, to Yarraville, which is where the Airbnb is, I noticed that a lot of the houses, they had a lot of like minimalistic, like expensive looks to them. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you know, like those houses that have like, that like look like building blocks and they're like black and white and they're like modern and like they kind of look like quote unquote rich houses. That's what a lot of the architecture here looks like for the housing. But it's like, it's kind of humble in a way. Like, it's really cute and small and it looks humble. And like the houses that are houses here, they kind of remind me of the houses that I see in California when we were driving through like the neighborhoods. And they're also like kind of big too. A lot of them have like really nice gardens. And also the mailboxes here are not like, it's not like a normal like American mailbox where you like open it up and it's like a little box. It's like a tube, and I guess you like stick your hand in there and you put the mail in there. But all of the houses have like a tube for their mailbox, which is like I'm assuming that's where like the envelopes and stuff go. It's like kind of cute. It's like very uniform and it keeps like everything kind of looking the same and nice. It's nice that my hair is doing like really well in this air, because normally back home it'd start curling already, and there's like a little bit of curl, but like it's not super bad. Like I can brush it out and it'll be like fine. Maybe I should straighten it though, because like there is quite a curl back here. Probably from like when I was sleeping. Stay on, please God. Hopefully they stay on today. I'm going to change and I'm going to straighten my hair, and then I'm going to show you the fit after, so a BRB. Okay, good morning. So I think I need to go out and buy another, I do need to go get an adapter for sure, because I wasn't able to straighten my hair this morning. But we're ready for our live. Australia is killing us. Well, me more so, but holy shit.
More you.
Yeah. Okay, well, you guys can't see that because of how fucking bright it is. Yeah, let's do it this way. Oh, see the lighting? Wow, I could make YouTube videos in here, you guys.
That's why I did my makeup out here.
But I don't know if you guys can see that, and I don't know if it looks good because I can't see. But I'm wearing a brown blazer and a brown dress skirt, because this is actually a skirt, but I am super short, so I can make this a dress. And if you're short enough, any skirt can become a dress. And then we're gonna be walking around a lot, and I don't have comfortable shoes that match with this, so we're gonna be wearing Birkins today. So that's the fit. And I'm also gonna be bringing along a black crossbody bag because that's what I normally wear and that's comfortable and it's very convenient. So I need to go get my mask. Okay, we're gonna go soon.
Mama's address, cause I think I'll be dead if I get to cash it. I'm on a roll, I'll call you when I get to heaven. 777, Larry, I'll call when I'm ready, cause I miss my friends and all my shitty family. I myself, I know what happened yet. I know I'm here for some mornings and some confidence.
What do you mean by that?
I'm on a roll, I'll call you when I get to heaven. 777.
Ooh, dap him up, dap him up. Ooh, period. what's up, Bretta?
Henchu. What's that?
Hokas. I love how they're all congregated over there. Yeah, queen.
I'm on a roll, I'll call you when I get to heaven. 777, Larry, I'll call when I'm ready, cause I miss my friends and all my shitty fat. I'm on a roll.
Swags under the stars. That is so awesome.
777, Larry, I'll call when I'm ready, cause I miss my friends and all my shitty family. When I get to heaven, 777, Larry, I'll call when I'm ready, cause I miss my friends and all my shitty family. Sorry, I'm not the person I used to be. I'm a southern tragedy. Come on down to Florida, spend the night with me. You fell asleep, so I play with your hair. Colors, I'm sorry for showing. Now you've got a headache, I'm sorry down to Bangladesh to spend the night with me.
Hi vlog, so we're back at the Airbnb and it's been a really long adventurous day, and honestly I had so much fun today. First thing we did today was actually get the Optus mishap out of the way. I got help by this really sweet guy who, which by the way, this guy will never see this, but if you work at the Optus store in Footscray, and it's in between all of these different Vietnamese restaurants, and there's a repair shop down the road from it, and you were helping me on February 16th 2024 at 9:45 in the morning, then thank you so much. You were the best. Yeah, I got help by this guy and he didn't try to sell me anything or get me on a bigger data plan. He was genuinely trying to figure out why my SIM card wasn't working. So he took my passport and he took my information, and he had access to my phone to see if the internet was working and everything. And I was explaining everything to him, and then he was like, "That's so weird, it should be working." And I was like, "Yeah, it is weird." And then after a while of hanging around on my phone and looking at everything going on, he was like, "Oh, it looks like you just paid for the actual SIM card. You didn't pay for any sort of data plan." And I was like, "Oh, okay," but then that didn't make sense to me because I had a receipt for a $12 plan for 5 gigabytes. And so I gave that to him, and then he was like, "Oh, there's a voucher number on here for a data plan. Let me go look at it." And then he was looking at it further, and it just said that he just came to the conclusion that there was just a mishap with that particular data plan that got assigned to me last night. So it just wasn't working. Glitches happen sometimes, and that might have been one of them. Or maybe the woman at the airport was just terrible because she was also being very unhelpful to my friend when she was setting up her SIM card. Yeah, the guy was just just that particular SIM card that got assigned to you last night at the airport just isn't working. It's glitching out. We're not too sure why, but we can get you started on a new data plan and I'll make sure that it works before you leave the store. And I was like, "Sure, that's fine. I just want to do the 5 gigabyte for $12. He was like, "Yeah, no problem. I'll get that set up for you." And he did it in 5 minutes, and he made sure that everything was working, and he was scrolling on my YouTube and playing some videos just to see if the data was working, and thankfully it was. But yeah, he was just being super helpful, and he got my SIM card to work for me. And then yeah, it was I was just really happy that we left the Optus store and I could get my things working. And then we went to this really sweet little cafe. It's called Small Grace. It's called Small Graces, and it's literally a 2 or 3 minute walk from the Optus store in Footscray, in between all of these Vietnamese shops. And it's really cute. It kind of looks like one of those minimalistic Korean cafes. Oh, we have instant coffee here. Sorry. Yeah, we went to this little cafe called Small Graces this morning, and it was really sweet. The girl that was working there was she was just so hospitable and very nice, and she was like, "Oh, just do you need more time? Do you want me to tell you what these pastries are that we have this morning? Okay, now that I have your order, you can go and sit down, just have a seat, and you can just hang out while I get your stuff ready for you." And she was just being really sweet. And then we ate, and it was very delicious. I had an almond croissant and a Vietnamese iced coffee, and the Vietnamese iced coffee was super strong, and that's the way I like it, and it's super yummy. Yeah, we paid, and she gave us that tote bag. I just saw you, the green tote bag. There's a green and white tote bag, and I think she was just being really nice because on the counter it said that you had to make a $20 purchase to get it, but I only paid $10 for my meal. So I think she was just being really sweet and wanted us to have tote bags, because it's if you pay $20 you get a free tote bag. But I didn't pay that much. But yeah, she was just being really sweet. So if you were working at Small Graces and it was on February 16th and it was at 10 in the morning, I love you. You are so sweet. She's never gonna see this, probably ever. And if she ever does see this, she probably won't realize that it's me. Yeah, after that, we headed over to the Melbourne Zoo, and honestly, I had a lot more fun at the zoo than I expected to. I should turn off my do not disturb. I have an Uber Eats coming. But anyway, we went to the Melbourne Zoo afterwards, and the zoo is fucking ginormous. And it's really nice that a lot of the zoo has a lot of agriculture, which is like how zoos should be, because it should be replicating an animal's natural habitat. But it's really nice to see that there's a lot of luscious, or not luscious, but a lot of lush agriculture. And there were like ponds and like tall trees and lots of flowers, and it was just really sweet. And you guys saw the footage, like there was a lot of just different animals, and I don't even know the last time I went to the Honolulu Zoo back home, but I don't even know if we have those animals at the zoo, and if we do, then go figure. But if we don't have them at our zoo, then I got to see them here in Australia, and they were just really nice. There weren't any exhibits where you could interact with any of the animals, like physically or like through the glass or anything like that. At least there weren't any that we walked past that had an exhibit like that. But there were just a lot of cool things, like giraffes and elephants and meerkats and sleeping wombats that sleep like my cat at home, which is kind of fucking funny. But yeah, just the Melbourne Zoo was like really awesome, and I think you guys should totally head over to the Melbourne Zoo. It's really cool. I'm kind of disappointed that they don't have like super cute plushies. Like they have plushies, but like I don't like it, so I didn't buy anything from the Melbourne Zoo. My friend's texting me. I miss her. Anella, if you're watching, I love you and I miss you so much. As I'm video recording this, Anella, we're talking about getting together late February. Wink, wink. The zoo is just, it's a lot of fun, and there's just so much to see. And you can, like, we hung out there for like 3 or 4 hours, and there's just so much to do and so much to see. I'm really disappointed that we didn't see like the gorilla, and there were a couple of other like big exhibits that we didn't get to see because the animal wasn't in the enclosure. So it's a little disappointing that we couldn't see a couple of things, but the rest of the zoo makes up for it because there's just some really awesome animals there. I thought there was kangaroos there, but we didn't see any kangaroos. There weren't any exhibits for kangaroos. We didn't see koalas either, which is like, but tomorrow on the tour, we're stopping in an area where there's wild koalas. So hopefully I get to see a wild koala tomorrow, which is gonna be super fun. After the Melbourne Zoo, we went to the boat cruise for our reservations. And the first part of the cruise was like kind of boring. We went upstream. I forgot what the island is called, but we went upstream from where the skydeck area is, like where it's like really popular, that area. We circled back around, and then we did like a half-hour break, and my friend got food at the food court, and then we went back down and we got into a different boat, the Empress, and then we went all the way out to the shipyard on the opposite direction, downstream, and we went to go see the longest bridge in Australia, which is really cool. And we got to see like this ginormous ass ship moving and we got to see all these lovely homes and so many different buildings. And honestly, it's just a really crazy experience being in like a city like this, because we're island girls. Like, we don't have cities like this, and our buildings are really, really short compared to the buildings here. And just like the architecture of the buildings itself is so amazing to look at. Like, the buildings here, there's just so many creative like structures here. Like, I saw buildings that were slanted, and I saw buildings that were like stairs, and I saw like funky, just so many funky structures and patterns everywhere. And it was just so amazing to see. Like, you can really tell that Melbourne is a really creative and artistic city, especially because the school is in the middle of the city and it's near all of these amazing, wonderful things to do. And there's so much graffiti everywhere, and there's just artistic structures like statues. in like the middle of the city, like on the sidewalks, and there's like beautiful structures on top of the various bridges that we rode under. And yeah, just I would have loved, if I ever had the opportunity, I would have loved to just study in Melbourne, because it's a very, like, this is a walkable city. This is like a very fun city. Like this is like the kind of city that people like would want to go to for like that college experience, like being able to go to a school in the city and also be near like a river and study along the river, like sit on the grass along the river under some shade, and it's normal, like there's nothing wrong with it. Because if there was something like that back home, like I don't think it'd be normalized to do that, like, because our city and like where I'm from in Oahu is not a walkable city. My Uber's heading here. Oh shit, sorry guys, my food came. I got tandoori something. Wait, let me look at my receipt. I got it from Tandoori Times. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I got a butter chicken and garlic naan from Tandoori Times, so I'm super excited. And I hope it's delicious. But I just climbed up some stairs, so I'm tired. Like, if you want like the college experience, to be able to sit under a tree on a lawn and have so many fun activities, like physical outdoor activities to do, and have a school in the middle of the city, and have it be like a walkable city with all these restaurants and everything around, you should come study in Melbourne, because it's really freaking awesome here, and I'd love to come back actually. After the canoe ride, we went to the Melbourne skydeck, and it was pretty awesome. The views were incredible. So if you have a chance to go to the Melbourne skydeck, you guys should totally go. It's really, really fun. We did the edge experience, which honestly was like not that fun. It's only like $8 more from the regular skydeck experience, but honestly it's like not that fun, and I don't really care for it. They try to make it like a horror experience by including all of these like sound effects and the shaking of the cube. The edge experience is like a room, and it protrudes out from the top of the skydeck tower, so there's nothing below you, and you can see below you and outside. So you're basically in like a clear box hanging over the side of the skydeck. But honestly, it's like not that fun. Like I don't really care for it that much, but it was an experience. Just like being at the skydeck was really fun, and just seeing everything was really beautiful. Like everything was just very gorgeous, and I'm like wow. You could see the ocean, and you could see further into the continent, and you could just see across like the whole city, and even along like where the river was, where we were walking. And sorry, I have so much stuff, hold on.
Okay, I'll eat on the dining.
Yeah, after the skydeck, we went to a 7-Eleven. Holy shit, the 7-Eleven we were at, it got robbed twice. It got like, there was a guy, and he was wearing like a black hoodie, and he kind of looked like a druggie. And he came in, and I work in retail, or I worked in retail, so you can kind of tell who shoplifters are. And this guy was a shoplifter, and I knew something was gonna happen. And he went straight to the back of the fridge while the clerk was busy ringing up somebody. And he literally stole like a whole liter of Coca-Cola, and he went out, and there was like a guy and a girl waiting outside for him, also looked like druggies. And then when me and my friend were being rung up at the 7-Eleven, because I bought some Cadbury candies at the 7-Eleven for my aunt, he stole a whole box of donuts. The clerk couldn't stop him because the clerk was busy with me and my friend like being rung up, and there was no one else in the store, so the guy just walked right out. And the clerk told him to stop, but like the guy obviously did not stop, and he just ran. And I was like, that's crazy, you guys. And then we went to a grocery store. We meant to go to a place called Woolsworth or something like that, and I don't know if that was actually the place, but we went to like a grocer near the metro that's by the DoubleTree. I'm not even explaining this good, but in my head I could see it. But we went to like this grocer because I needed to get an adapter because I needed to get something so that I could straighten my hair and be able to charge my USB-C, or be able to get like a plug-in for my USB-C because I need to charge my iPad and my Bluetooth earbuds, my sound core Life Note, which by the way, they're still going strong. They're really, really good, and I still love my sound cores. I needed to go to like a convenience store so that I could like get an adapter, and we ended up buying an adapter, which is really nice, and hopefully it works. Haven't plugged it in yet, but hopefully it works. It looks like it'll work. And at this place I bought a lot of Cadbury candies. It's not for me because I'm not going to be eating these, but me mom was like, can you bring back a ton of Cadbury because we don't have all these things back home. Oh yeah, of course. I got this whole bag full of Cadbury. So this is bag number one. Bag number one. And then also filled up this bag, my second bag of Cadbury candies. And holy shit, you guys, Cadbury candies are fucking heavy, and the bars are thick AF, super fucking huge and super fucking heavy and dense. So I only got my mom like one of each, unless she asked for like two of each. It's fucking heavy and I got fucking a lot of it. Yeah, I was kind of getting some looks in the store because that's not a normal amount of candy to buy. I spent like 130 Australian dollars at that place. I don't know, I got kind of a lot of candy for that amount, so it's like, it's fine. It's not even for me, and like I got money for it, so. And then we came back here and it was really awesome. Yeah, just overall today was really awesome, and we had a lot of fun and we did a lot of exploring. I took a ton of pictures and I took a lot of video footage, obviously, and the vlog is going to be super long this day. I know it's going to be super long, but I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I have like this little problem with my video editing where I try to keep it for like one song for like the scenic part of the vlog, but that's just not gonna cut it this time. So I'm just gonna change the song every different thing that we do, because we did 3 different things today. So I think I'm gonna change the song. I think I'm gonna put 3 songs in this vlog, but it'll be funny if I'm editing this and I don't end up doing that. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. It's like 9:30 and we have to wake up at 5 in the morning because we have our tour and we have to leave here by 6 because the tour guide was like, if you guys are planning to Uber over, make sure you leave really, really early before the tour meeting time, which is at 6:50 a.m. so that you can make sure you actually get a ride here, because a lot of Ubers cancel in the morning. So we're gonna leave here at 6 and then we have to meet at the State Theater on St. Kilda Street or something like that. And yeah, we're gonna be going on my tour tomorrow, which I'm really excited about, but like I'm also kind of worried because like, what if it's not as exciting as the stuff that we did today and my friend thinks that it's not cool. We're going on our tour tomorrow to see the 12 Apostles, and we're gonna, it's called like the Great Ocean Road Tour, like it's like an eco tour or something like that, and it's really small. It's like 12 people to like a van. And we're gonna go to all of these really, really gorgeous places. What are the places that we're going to? LOL. Okay, so first thing we're doing is we're stopping at Chelsea, and then we're gonna go to the 12 Apostles, and then we're going to Gibson Steps, and then the Razorback, and then the Loch Ard Gorge, and then we're passing through Port Campbell National Park, and then we're driving along the Great Ocean Road, passing through the Great Otway National Park, and then we're doing a stop at Mates Rest. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. MAIT''S, Mates Rest. And then stopping at Apollo Bay, and then doing this is where we're gonna see the wild koalas, the Kennet River Koala Walk. And then we're finishing off at Teddy's Lookout. And all of these places, when I looked it up, was really, really pretty. So I'm really excited, and I hope tomorrow is full of beautiful vlogging footage and beautiful shots of the 12 Apostles. This place has been on my travel wish list for a really, really long time. So I'm really happy that I get to go and see the 12 Apostles, especially because some of the places that I write about in my manuscript are based off of places like the 12 Apostles. So it'll be really exciting seeing it in person. I'm gonna be waking up at 5 and I still gotta shower and put all of this away and eat my dinner, which I got from Tandoori Times. What did you end up getting?
Pad Thai.
Nice. I wanted to get a fun beverage tonight, but I haven't been drinking a lot of water since I got here, which is really dangerous. I've been noticing that when I go on trips, I don't drink a lot of water, which is not good. What?
I'm like, why don't you me like, I need water, I need water. You're like,
Well, cause like I don't want to have to go to the bathroom all the time, cause like I know I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom all the time.
but it's bad. It's like French water.
Yeah, but then I chug it before I leave and then after I come back. So I'm like, does it even out, question mark. But yeah, we're not gonna get a fun beverage tonight. We are going to drink water. And then we're gonna get a fun beverage tomorrow. Oh, yeah.
Also, there's a laundry whatever place.
Laundrette.
I can't get in. It's locked. There's somebody in there, but I think you have to be like living here. There's a key to like get in.
Did neither of the keys work? Ooh, that's really awkward.
And I was like, I'm not gonna. I just did it once and I was like, I'm just gonna go.
Boo. They said no tourists.
I was like, girl, I just wanted whatever was in the vending machine.
Boo. Yeah, fucking, you could see inside of MCG from the skydeck, and god fucking damn, that fucking stadium was filled with sparkly fans. I guess like a lot of people got dropped off at the area where the cruise was. What is that area called? Where were we at? Wait, where's MCG? MCG is right here. We were near like the skydeck area. Oh, we were along Yarra River and we were hanging out kind of where all of like the food and everything was. We were just hanging out in like the food area, like the really busy area, and along Yarra River. And we saw so many people in cowboy attire, sparkly attire, pink attire, and they were all walking over to MCG. And yeah, just fucking like, by the time we got up to the skydeck, it was when Sabrina Carpenter started performing. So obviously most people were already in attendance at the stadium. And it was fucking filled with glittery sparkles, and you could see it from the skydeck. It was fucking insane. That like stadium is just fucking filled. So I'm really excited for Sunday, which is gonna be the day that we go to our concert. Also at the skydeck, I don't know if this girl's ever gonna see this. I should have asked for her Instagram. When we were at the skydeck, we did the Edge experience, and there was, I don't know if it's a couple. They weren't a couple, were they? Kim and the guy.
I don't know.
There was, okay, so we went on the Edge experience with a couple of other people, and there was a girl and a guy, and the guy looked older and the girl was kind of our age.
Well, she also looks like our age, but like
Maybe a little bit older.
Like,
maybe she's just one of those older people that look super young and gorgeous.
I felt like that was like,
yeah,
that was happening now.
She was really gorgeous. And when I was trying to take pictures of my friend, this girl walked up to me and she's like, excuse me, are you from here? And I was like, no, I'm visiting. And she's like, oh, where are you from? And I was like, oh, I'm from Hawaii, and my friend and I both are. And she's like, oh, nice, I'm visiting from Texas. And she was like, oh, have you been to Sydney, or did you come from Sydney? I was like, oh no, we have a layover there and we're gonna like bounce around during our layover, but we're not really like staying there, we're just staying in Melbourne. She's like, oh yeah, like I love Sydney so much more, like it's a lot more, there's just a lot more nature going on within the city, which I think is really cool. I love like seeing a lot of nature built into like the buildings. But yeah, she was just like, oh, I love Sydney more. And I probably should have asked if she was going to the Eras tour as well. We didn't really exchange any information or anything like that. We were just like making small talk.
You could tell we were American.
Yeah. But if you are Kim and you came up to me and my friend at the Skydeck on February 16, 2024, and it was like 6 p.m. or something like that, and you're from Texas, hi, you are so beautiful and gorgeous. I miss you. You're never gonna see this, but if you ever do see it, you should comment and we should like talk. and exchange Instagrams or something, because that'll be super sweet and awesome. But yeah, I should probably shower already and eat my dinner and then kayak after that and get all of this sorted out, because this is a lot. I'm really excited for the tour tomorrow, and hopefully I get some good footage tomorrow and good pictures, and I hope you guys stick around for the tour tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good night or good day whenever you're watching this.